প্ৰিয় শিক্ষাৰ্থীসকল, কৃষ্ণকান্ত সন্দিকৈ ৰাজ্যিক মুক্ত বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ বিদ্যায়তনিক দৃশ্য শ্ৰাব্য অনুষ্ঠানটিলৈ আপোনালোকক স্বাগতম জনাইছো। স্বয়ংপ্ৰভা DTH চেনেল 20ৰ যোগেদি শিক্ষাৰ্থীসকলৰ অধ্যয়ন কাৰ্য অধিক মনোগ্ৰাহী আৰু ফলপ্ৰসূ হোৱালৈ লক্ষ্য ৰাখি বিভিন্ন বিষয় সামৰি আমাৰ এই বিদ্যায়তনিক অনুষ্ঠানটি সজোৱা হৈছে। আহকচোন প্ৰিয় দৰ্শকসকল, আমাৰ আজিৰ খণ্ডটিৰ মাজলৈ আগবাঢ়ো।
Welcome learners. I am Dr. Smritishikha Choudhury from Krishnakanta Hendik State Open University. Today I will discuss Unit-4 of Marketing Management for BBA second semester learners. The name of the unit is The Concept of Product. And this is the first video lecture. Outline of this presentation. In this video lecture we shall explain the concept of product, its classification, then product planning and development, and then product diversification, simplification, standardization, all those aspects. And we know that customers' behavior also changes with different types of products. So consumers are reasonably rational in case of industrial products, but it is not so in case of consumer goods. So there is difference between the industrial products and consumer products. So in this video lecture we will study the reason behind all those things. Generally we consider product as a set of tangible physical attributes which are assembled in an identifiable form. So each product carries a name and such as car, iron, etc. Then in case of marketing, what we say as a product, it is anything which can satisfy need, wants or desire of consumers and can be offered in an exchange process. So there are different definitions of product has been given. One of these definitions are like a product is a set of tangible and intangible attributes including packaging, color, price, quality and brand plus the services and reputation of the seller. A product may be a tangible goods or it may be intangible services or it may be any idea. So W.J. Stanton has given that definition. Then according to Philip Kotler, a product is anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use or consumption that might satisfy a want or a need. It includes physical objectives, services, person, place, organization and ideas. So there are different characteristics or we can say attributes of a product. Here we will discuss the essential attributes of the product. First thing is tangibility. To be a product, it should have a tangibility character such as it can be touched, seen, etc. So when we go to market and when we purchase something, what we do? We touch the product, we check the product. So that things is considered as tangibility of the product. Then we will come to the intangible characteristics of the product. The product may also be intangible in the form of services. For example, insurance, banking, then hotel service, hospitality service, all these things we cannot touch, but we can feel the service. So that is the intangible characteristics of the product. Then comes the associated attributes. A product may have number of features which differentiate it from the competitor's product. Associated attributes usually cover the color, packaging, branding, etc. When we go to market and purchase some product, what we see we compare the particular product with the competitor's product. So if there is any difference and whichever we like, suppose for some product we like the packaging of the product. So all these characteristics are known as associated attributes. Then comes the exchange value. A product may be tangible or intangible, but it must have exchange value. It must be capable of being exchanged between seller and buyer at a mutual agreed price. So there should be specific price for the specific product. Then comes the consumer satisfaction. a product should have the capacity to satisfy the consumer's need and wants. Because if customers are satisfied, then only they will go to purchase the product again and again. Now we will discuss the classification of the products. Products can be classified in different ways. First, we will discuss the classification of product based on the uses. So first is your consumer products. Like based on uses, we can classify the products on consumer products as well as the industrial products. So again, under consumer products, we have some subsections. So what is consumer products? Like when the product is used for the consumption of a person, that is known as your consumer products. So consumer products can be classified as suppose convenience goods. These products or services are purchased within with minimum efforts and time consuming, as the buyers have sufficient information and knowledge about these types of products. Suppose when we go to purchase bread, butter or newspaper, all these things comes under convenience goods. That means we already know what we need to buy and we just go and purchase the product. So consumer products can be classified under convenience product, and again convenience product can be classified as one is your staple goods, then emergency goods, and then shopping goods. So next, what is your staple convenience goods? These items are purchased routinely with little effort. So as I have already said, bread, butter, fish, vegetable, all these things are your staple goods. Then emergency goods. Emergency goods like goods required meeting the urgent need, and so the purchasers do not get time for selection. Suppose you need some repairing of something, then suppose it's raining, you require the umbrella. So these kind of products when we purchase, this comes under emergency goods. Then impulse goods. Impulse goods are like the consumers is not usually pre-planned or predetermined to purchase such goods, but during the shopping of something, then all of a sudden decides to purchase these goods. Suppose you are purchasing something, then someone, suppose a baby or someone asking for chocolate, balloon, all these things comes under impulse goods. Then comes the shopping goods. So shopping goods, these goods are consumers' durable item, and so like the purchaser, they are looking for these goods, and then they compares these goods in terms of its suitability, price, style and durability, etc. So when we purchase any expensive goods, it comes under the shopping goods. Then your specialty goods. Specialty goods, a number of buyer is habitually willing to make a special purchasing effort for purchasing specialty products. These products are particular brands, stores and persons to which consumers are loyal. So if you are loyal to something, if you are stick on to that particular things, so you will go to that particular store only and you will purchase that specific product. Then unsought goods. Like the buyers do not know about the existence of the product or they do not want to purchase. It may be regularly unsought products such as service of life insurance company, a layers of service, maybe safety alarm, etc. All this comes under your unsought products. Now we will discuss the industrial products. As I have already said, like consumer products are for the purpose of consumption of the ultimate customers, but industrial products are like industries, they purchases the product for the preparation of the consumer goods. So industrial products are goods which are used for commercial production or in carrying of some business activities are known as industrial goods. So it is for commercial use, not for personal use. Different types of industrial goods are your installation of some machineries, then purchase of raw materials, purchase of fabricated materials, and then parts of different machineries, then operations, supplies, accessory equipments, different kinds of accessory equipments which they might need to carry from one place to the place of the production. So all these things comes under your industrial products. So next we will discuss the products based on its durability. Products can be classified under 3 categories based on its durability. One is your perishable products, then non-durable products and durable products. Perishable products, these are the products which have very short life and cannot be stored for a long time. Suppose all these food items, vegetables, fish, then flowers, newspaper, all this has a very shorter lifespan. So it is called as perishable products. Then what is non-durable products? When the consumer starts consuming or using the product lasts for a few uses and get depleted on consumption are non-durable products. Suppose all fast-moving consumer goods like toothpaste, soap, powder, all these things, it is considered as non-durable products because it gets over very quickly and maybe within a month, and then again we require to repurchase it. Then comes the durable products. These products which have long life and consumers may use it for several years. Generally durable products last for around 5 years. So for example, TV, refrigerator, furniture, all these things comes under our durable products. Then we will go to the product classification based on its tangibility. So here we can categorize it into 2 groups. One is your tangible product and another one is your intangible product. Tangible products are like which we can see, which we can touch, and intangible products are all kinds of services, ideas, etc. Now we will go to the product planning and development. What is product planning? Product planning is the act of marketing and commercialization of new products and modification of the existing products and discontinuance of the marginal or unprofitable items. So when we plan for a product, what we see, suppose there is a chance of getting market in the new product. So we will innovate some product, we will develop some product, then suppose the product is getting matured, then we will do some kind of modification on that product, and if the product becomes obsolete, then what we will do, we will just discontinue with that product and we will start with some other new products. So main components of product planning includes product development, then product diversification, product standardization and product simplification. So few of these aspects we will discuss in our second video lecture, and some of that we will discuss here only. So first we will go to the stages of new product development. How a new product can be developed in a market. So first we should know what is product development. Product development is the introduction of new products in the existing product line or introduction of an entirely new product line. A product is said to be new when the consumers consider it a new. So usually in marketing, a new product means firstly an entirely new product or service. That means a genuine innovation in the product category. Then secondly, slight modification and adding new features in the existing product. And thirdly, an existing product if introduced in the new market. So the consumers of new market may consider the old product as new product in their geographical area. Suppose some products gets obsolete in the developed country. Then what they do? They will sell it in the developing countries. And for the developing countries, it is considered as the new product. Now we will go to the stages of new product development. The first stage of new product development is the idea generation. New products are produced on the basis of new ideas. Ideas may be generated from various sources like customers, dealers, distributors, salesmen, top sales executives. So they might give different kinds of ideas. So research and development, all these organizations everywhere can get the new ideas for the development of the product. The first step is to collect the ideas, and then secondly, in the second stage, what we do screening of this idea. All the new ideas cannot be converted into products. as it requires heavy capital investment. So those ideas which should be screened and all unworkable ideas should be dropped. Only most viable, feasible and promising ideas should be selected for further processing. Then in the third stage, what we do the business analysis. During this stage, an attempt is made to predict the economic consequences of the product for the company. In this stage, the management should perform the following. First, they will identify the product features. Then they will estimate market demand and product profitability. Then establish a program to develop the product. Then assign responsibility for further study of the product feasibility. And then they will develop marketing strategies for this particular product. So after doing this, in the fourth stage, what the marketers will do, they will actually develop the product and the prototype testing. So this step consists of first one is prototype development, giving visual image of the product. That means how the product will look like, what will be the packaging of the product, all those things. And then consumer testing of the model or prototype of the product. Then branding, packaging, labeling, all the accessories whichever is required for the product, that they will design in the product development stage. So once your product is ready as a sample, then what they will do in the fifth stage, they will go for market testing. So test marketing is the stage at which the product and marketing programs are introduced into more realistic market settings. The basic purpose here is to evaluate the product performance and marketing program in a real setting prior to the commercialization. So before opening it for all the public, what they do in the market testing stage, they will just introduce the product in a small segment of market and they will see the feedback, whether product is accepted by the customers, whether the product has got some drawbacks, all that they will analyze. And then if the product requires any kind of modification at this stage, they will withdraw the product from the market and then they will do the necessary modification. But if it passes all these market testing, then the company will go for the final stage, that is the commercialization of the product. So the sixth stage is the commercialization of the product. After favorable response in test marketing, full-scale production and marketing program are planned and then the product is launched in the market. So it may be in a phased manner, the product may be launched suppose in a small area, then gradually it may cover up all the targeted areas, or at a time also company can commercialize their product in the whole market. And after commercializing the products, the company gets the feedback from the customers. So this is the your new product development stages. Hope you have understood till this much. Now we will just sum up whatever we have discussed in this video lecture. So in this video lecture, first we have discussed about the product, its importance. Like a product is a sum of physical and psychological satisfaction which a buyer expects. It is anything that can be offered to a market and which has satisfying capacity of needs, wants and desires of purchaser. A product may be tangible, it may be intangible, or it may be services, or it may be the combination of both tangible and intangible features. The product can be classified into different groups based on certain common characteristics, such as based on use, durability and tangibility. We can categorize it differently. These classifications are essential to prepare and implement appropriate marketing strategy. The product planning means an attempt to establish the product in line with the market needs. Product planning covers all activities which enable producers and middlemen to determine what should constitute a company's line of products. And at the end of this video lecture, we have discussed the stages of new product development, how new product can be developed. Hope you have understood this video lecture. I'll see you again with another video lecture. Thank you. Welcome learners. Today I will discuss the fourth unit of marketing management of BBA second semester program. The name of the unit is Concept of Product, and this is the second video lecture. First, we should go to the outline of the presentation. After going through this video lecture, you will be able to discuss the concept of product diversification. Then you will be able to explain product standardization and describe product simplification. In the earlier presentation, we have already discussed how new product can be developed. So first we should go to the product diversification. By diversification, we generally mean that something new will be added. It may be a new product, or it may be new market, or maybe use of new technology for the existing products, or even a new company. So this newness is considered as diversification for the product. So what are the objectives of this diversification? Some of the basic objectives of this diversification are to use the existing selling and distribution facilities up to optimum level. That means maximum utilization of the resources. Then to meet the changing taste and desires of the customers as the consumers' requirements are changes. So diversification can able to meet the changing requirements. Then to take the advantages of existing reputation so that the product does not become obsolete immediately. Then to meet new products of competitors efficiently. Then to increase the amount of sales and quantity of existing products. Then to cope up with the technological development in the process of production. Then to create new markets for the product. Again, to expand the product line or the product items, and to enhance the amount of profit. If a company will diversify their product, then there are chances like they can earn more and more profits. So basically there are two types of diversification. One is your related diversification and another one is your unrelated diversification. So first we should go to the related diversification. When a product is introduced in the existing product line, such diversification is known as related diversification. For example, suppose a ball pen company, they introduces gel pen. So that is a related type of products. That's why it is considered as related diversification. And what is unrelated diversification? When a product is introduced which is not similar to its earlier products or services. Suppose book publishing companies, all of a sudden they have started producing food and beverages. So it is totally different products. So in case of that kind of product diversification, it is known as unrelated diversification. Next we will go to the standardization. So what is product standardization? Like product standardization means the determination of the basic limits or grades in the form of specifications to which manufactured goods must conform and classes into which the industry may be stored. So standardization is the process of formulating and applying rules for an orderly approach to a specific activity for the benefit of all concerned. So product standardization helps us in standardizing the particular product for the market. There are different types of standardization. Some of the important standards are suppose product standards. So when the industry sets the standard for the product, then it is easier for the customers to purchase a specific product. Like ISO mark or FPI certification, all those things set the standard of a product. Then material standards, suppose for hallmarks, all these gives the material standards for the product. Then quantity standard, like the standard measure for different types of quantity of the product. Then process standards, safety standards, all these standards helps in standardizing the quality of the product. Then we will go to the product simplification procedure. So the product simplification procedure, it consists of 4 steps. One is committee formation for the simplification of the product. Then design criteria which will develop and design for the product simplification. And then spell out simplification strategies, what are the strategy company will adopt for this product simplification. And then program implementation. So all these 4 steps are required for simplification of a product. Now we will discuss the product simplification strategies. Some of the important strategies for the simplification are: first one is product line pruning strategy, then the run out strategy, then contract marketing strategy, and then product license strategy and product abandonment strategy. So in this video lecture we have basically discussed product diversification, product standardization and product simplification. Now we will just sum up. So in this video lecture we have discussed about product diversification, standardization and simplification. The efforts of developing product, if increasing the scope to satisfy the needs of the customers who like a change for the product. The development of product is the way for expansion of business activities and meeting the competitors efficiently. Product diversification, standardization and simplification are the marketing strategy to keep the firm ever growing effectively and efficiently. With these strategies, the firm can meet the competitors strongly. So hope you have understood this video lecture. I have given few references. See you again in another video lecture. Thank you. Welcome learners. This is the third video lecture for the unit concept of product, and this is for BBA second semester marketing management program. First we will go to the outline of this presentation. After going through this video lecture, you will be able to define the meaning of product life cycle. Then you will be able to explain the product life cycle concept, and you will be able to describe the stages of product life cycle. And then at the end we will discuss different factors which affects the product life cycle. So first we should go to the concept of product life cycle. Every product passes through certain different or distinct stages during its lifespan. As we human, like from the time of our birth till our death, we passes through different stages. Likewise, product also passes through different stages. Hence, the term product life cycle concept denotes the stages through which a product passes from its introduction to the market and till its disappearance, like when the product becomes obsolete from the market. So, in this diagram, I have shown what are the different stages of product life cycle. Like first, it introduces in the market, then it grows, then at the point it reaches the maturity stage, and then slowly it started declining from the market. First we should know what are the factors which influences in this product life cycle. There are a number of factors which affect the product life cycle. The main factors affecting the product life cycle are: one is your rate of technological changes. Nowadays technology is changing very fast, and because of which like products also becoming obsolete very fast. Earlier the lifespan of products was longer compared to recent stage. Then next is your rate of market acceptance. Like if a product gets accepted in the market quickly, then maybe like its life cycle will vary compared to the product which gets accepted in the market slowly. Then another point is your case of competitive entry. Like in the life cycle of the product, how the competitors are doing their role. If there are much competition, then what companies need to do? They need to upgrade their product quickly to meet the competition, and as a result the life cycle of the product will be shorter. And then economic forces also influences in the life cycle of the product. Then protection by patent. If the company has the patent for their product, then the life cycle of the product will be longer compared to unpatented products. And then personal strategies. Like different companies will have different strategy, and that also influences in the life cycle of a product. So basically in this video lecture we have discussed about the life cycle of a product, how it passes through from the stage of introduction till the stage of when it becomes obsolete. So in this video lecture we have discussed the product life cycle, which helps marketers in deciding correct strategy for the product. Product life cycle concept denotes the stages through which a product passes from its introduction to the market and till its disappearance from the market. There are certain factors which influences product life cycle, like technological changes. For example, if we consider the computers, we can see like how the first generation computer was, then the second generation, and now how it has transformed from desktop to laptop to palm top. So all these technological changes, then competitors, legal protection, external forces, all this has made the product life cycle to vary. Like higher the technologies, the life cycle of the product may be shorter and shorter. Hope you have understood this video lecture, and this is the end of your chapter 4, that is concept of product. I'll see you again with another video lecture. Thank you.
ইমান সময় আমি স্বয়ংপ্ৰভা DTH চেনেল 20 যোগে সম্প্ৰচাৰিত কৃষ্ণকান্ত সন্দিকৈ ৰাজ্যিক মুক্ত বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ বিদ্যায়তনিক অনুষ্ঠানটিৰ আজিৰ খণ্ডটি উপভোগ কৰিলো। এই বিদ্যায়তনিক অনুষ্ঠানটিৰ জৰিয়তে শিক্ষাৰ্থীসকল নিশ্চয়কৈ ভালেখিনি উপকৃত হৈছে। পুনৰ আন এটি বিষয় লৈ আমি আপোনালোকৰ মাজলৈ আহিম। নমস্কাৰ।